Hello, it's Eyeball here, and I'm back in Innsmouth. It's time for a Let's Play of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. I would just love to give a huge shout out to the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society. Go check them out on Facebook. I just enjoy this game because it's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
See, my last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
And now we are tossed into the thick of it.
How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Depends on what they're saying.
That you've cracked cases where there was no evidence.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
What's taking
Spooky.
Something must be wrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Good to know.
Try to stay
Going
calm.
very slowly.
You better hurry, Jack.
Okey-doke. I love how chaotic this game is. I love the art as well.
A depiction of some alien creature. That's an unusual design. A powerful painting of some cosmic horror.
I think I see like a mouth right there, teeth of some kind maybe?
This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
Could it be Shaggoth?
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
I'll try and keep the commentary down to a minimum so that you guys can enjoy it. I don't want you thinking I'm ruining the...
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Now, please keep the comments between Zerlith and Lovecraft here to yourselves. Everybody knows. Everybody knows and we're tired of hearing about it.
It won't open.
At last!
I'm sorry about that.
Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Now, I better keep my distance from the window, or I'll end up like this nut job.
Probably the best advice I've heard all day.
Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead. A diary. This will make interesting reading.
Alright, there are many written works to collect in this game. I will spend just a few seconds on each page so that you can read all of them. Get caught up here at the beginning. Already read that. All caught up.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Good chat.
A key. He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
It's unlocked.
Okay.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think. Another key. It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
Library.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols, there are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Sorry, going a little bit too fast for the game. Go down a little bit. Just describing how the symbols look like they were in classical Greek.
Shit, that did not sound good.
Good.
Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
For those of you who have never played a game like this, there is no HUD, no life bars, no ammo count, no anything that is shown on the screen.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
And so your mental and your physical health are monitored through on-screen cues, such as my heavy breathing right now and my heartbeat.
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
As you witness horrifying events, you eventually lose sanity, just like in the tabletop game. So I will do my best to witness all of these horrifying events so that you can experience the game in its full pleasure, but I may die a few times as a result of.
Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. Looks like his stomach. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. His beating heart. Good God! What the hell is all this?
Better touch it.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
Okay. Well, button, who's got the button?
Shit!
Thing is how his lungs are no longer
Crystal's
pumping.
still warm.
I think I may have just killed him.
His lungs have stopped ventilating.
Yeah.
His stomach stopped moving. His heart has stopped. His intestines have stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped moving. His brain stopped moving.
Okay. I'm pretty sure all of those aren't supposed to, like, move individually.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Jack's prowess of anatomy is astounding.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Exactly, is the machine? I think we need MacGyver down here. Like a Stargate. Oh, I'm sorry, Colonel O'Neill. Well, it's a good day today.
There's no power.
Anticlimactic.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Alright. In our journey.
Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own. This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Shatar. The sweet hair of Innsmouth.
Could you direct me to the First National grocery store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
People sure are friendly.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked
Just leave me be, stranger.
A fine officer of the law.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Well,
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say as I know him.
certainly got the look about you. Let's walk down the streets and see what we see, yeah? Awesome.
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This court does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Cold shoulder on that one. Wow!
This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
No, maybe she'd talk to you more if you didn't call her doll. Just saying, women like to be treated with a little bit more class than that, Jack. Oh yeah, y'all know who this is.
With a good wine piping, with a good wind piping early in the tall and gallant mouth. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out. Ha ha! Do you think that's the valiant shrink? No, no, we were bold and brave, and we loved the fight in the wild midnight, in the storm of the mountain wave. The timbers creak and the seabirds shriek, there's lightning young blast. Hard to leeward might redden us, for the storm is gathering fast. Ha ha! Tonight, boys, we must fight, but the winds which shower our sail shall never scare the mariner in the winged citadel. Huh? Who's that now? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Khaled.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Alright. Get booze for the drunk.
The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
Like, literally anything. Rubbing alcohol might do the trick at this point. So let's be on our way to go find these things of merriment in which we need. Now, we need to go this way. But, just carefully. Come on. Waiting is killing me. Just slightly. Oh, look at this statue while we wait. Oh, there he is.
This statue commemorates the men who fought in the Revolutionary War.
All right. Pardon me. Right in here.
It's unlocked.
Fantastic. That's how you fool the constabulary. Alright, now that we've given ourselves some breathing room, let's check out the store in which we are in. The First Natural Grove.
It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open.
A little unnecessary to get into a door. Paw marks. He had a key. Okay.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Convenient. We believe we have outstayed our welcome.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues. The cellar's filled with human remains. There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846. It won't budge. Nothing of interest.
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackey? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Tell him anything.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that may help you in your search.
Okay.
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring in Ankrum and Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckon out it being a riot. But I'd seen them, swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Oh, was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all?
Except the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dark Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Fantastic.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Sounds like it.
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, you have to follow me. It's not wise to be seen talking to outsiders.
I don't know.
Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
Part 1 of our adventure. Check out the agent. I will leave description. Please like and subscribe. And there will be. I love you. Love you. Love you.